finally lets them go. They've got 2 circuits of the track. Bramble Hill Duke, Struggles Glory, Earth Mover on the outside, and Axo in the firing line as they take fence number 1. And they're all safely over the back markers. Royal Predator take control, and Euro Good, all trained by Martin Pipe. They pass in front of the stands then, and settling down, Bramble Hill Duke, Earth Mover and Axo, the 3 that dispute the lead as they gallop slightly uphill towards the second fence. Struggles Glory is 4th, then Kid Smarty on the outside, Carvery Cross, Idole de Fontaine, and there's one down there, and that is Europa. Europa is a faller at the second. The horse is up okay, and the rider kneeling. Looks okay, Russ Garrity. Downhill to the next, Earth Mover, Bramble Hill Duke and Axo, then Struggles Glory and Kit Smarty. They all land safely over that. After Kit Smarty, Hattie Roy's not far off the leaders. Gogginard and Carvery Cross are prominent as well. And then Gola Share and Carry On Harry and Ad Hoc as they clear the water jump. At the back there, Banker Count dropped his hind legs in the water and unseated the rider Norman Williamson. On to the next, it's an open ditch. And as they jump the ditch, Axo disputing the running. The last to land there, Take Control, is not looking very willing at the moment. And on towards the next, Gunter McBride has come through to be very prominent with Axo. And then Struggles Glory and Carvery Cross and Earth Mover. And then Solo Lord, the American challenger, into about 6th place as they take this left-hand turn. Just in behind the leaders, Kit Smarty with Idole de Fontaine and Bramble Hill Duke on the inside as they approach the ditch. Over this, it was Gunter McBride, the racing post-chase winner, that led the way. Trailing back, Royal Predator still amongst the back markers with Eurocut and Frenchman's Creek well out the back as well. Bramble Hill Duke is about midfield now. Gunter McBride leads the way at the top of the hill to Axo in 2nd place as they run downhill towards the next couple of fences. Pretty well strung out. Gunter McBride, Axo with Struggles Glory and Carvery Cross close up in 3rd and 4th. Then a little break to Idole de Fontaine and Solo Lord and Kit Smarty, and Earth Mover on the inside as they clear this one. Carry On Harry the Grey is close up behind these with Gogginard on the outside, then Gola Share and Robbo and Ad Hoc and Eurogood and Frenchman's Creek. A gap then to Hattie Roy, who's lost her position quite badly. Royal Predator, Take Control, Bindery and Hindiana. Dean Gallagher, the winning jockey in the champion hurdle, currently in last place in the following race as they turn left-handed. Gunter McBride, the 4-to-1 favourite, just about leading as they complete a circuit of the course and head now towards the next plain fence, the one in front of the stands, fence number 10 of the 19, and it's Gunter McBride from Carvery Cross. Carvery Cross on the inside of Gunter McBride, then Struggles Glory and Axo and Idole de Fontaine. They're followed by Gogginard, and after Gogginard is Solo Lord. Gola Share into about 8th place then from Bramble Hill Duke, and after Bramble Hill Duke is Ad Hoc and Carry On Harry and Kit Smarty and Frenchman's Creek. Eurogood and Robbo and Earth Mover, and way out the back, Royal Predator as Carvery's Cross leads them over the next. Gunter McBride wasn't too clever there. The trailers include Hattie Roy, Bindery, Take Control, and Hindiana still struggling out the back. Down the back straight they go, slightly downhill, and Carvery Cross in the Arkle colours of Anne Duchess of Westminster has broken loose for the time being. 5 or 6 lengths clear, jumping the next. From Gunter McBride, who landed steeply there. Idole de Fontaine is running very well for France. Then Struggles Glory under pressure now. Gogginard is travelling nicely on the outside as they approach the water jump once again, which Carvery Cross takes with a big lead. Hindiana is pulling up before the water jump, a disappointing run for Dean Gallagher. Meanwhile, they head towards the open ditch, and Carvery Cross is going to take this with a useful lead. Carvery Cross and Gunter McBride and Solo Lord. Axo, a bad mistake. Gola Share very nearly went there. A good recovery by the rider. They head towards the next plain fence. Carvery Cross by about 5 lengths to Gunter McBride. Then Idole de Fontaine. Ad Hoc has made good progress into a disputing 4th with Eurogooden, who was right out the back early. Then Carry On Harry and Gogginard, followed by Struggles Glory. Frenchman's Creek is picking up from the rear along with Bramble Hill Duke, but Carvery's Cross is the one to catch and flew that open ditch clear of Gunter McBride and Eurogooden, who's improved, with Ad Hoc, and then Idole de Fontaine, Carry On Harry and Frenchman's Creek. They're getting well and truly strung out, but Carvery Carvery Cross and Liam Cooper. Blinkers for the first time on this horse, and they seem to be having a very beneficial effect as he starts down the hill with 3 fences left to jump in this William Hill National Hunt Handicap chase. And it's Carvery Cross still by about 5 to 6 lengths to Gunter McBride. Gooden in the red headgear on the outside, then Ad Hoc in 4th, and Frenchman's Peak is still running on into 5th place. They didn't jump that well. Then Idole de Fontaine and Royal Predica from the rear. They've got 2 fences left to jump. Can they catch this leader? It's still Carvery Cross going great guns in the lead by 4 lengths to Gooden. Ad Hoc moving well though, disputing second now, and Frenchman's Creek stays on into 4th as Gunter McBride begins to come under pressure and fades fast. Running round the final turn then, Carvery Cross finds a bit extra in front. Frenchman's Creek now chasing in second, then Ad Hoc in third and Gooden in 4th place. Carvery Cross has got a big threat now because Frenchman's Creek is arriving on the scene and looking a big danger. At the final fence, Carvery Cross got tired under tiring legs. Frenchman's Creek is cruising up on the near side. They make their way up the hill, and Frenchman's Creek and Paul Carvery, a very confident Paul Carvery, he gives Frenchman's Creek some rain, and Frenchman's Creek scampers away to win it in great style. Carvery Cross ran a great race in second. In third, Ad Hoc, then Gooden 4, 5 Royal Predica, Gunter McBride 6th, then Binderee, followed by Idole de Fontaine and Carry On Harry, then Bramble Hill Duke and Goguenard and Struggles Glory and Robbo and Gola Share, who made a terrible mistake. And they are the only finishers because pulling up, Axo, Hattie Roy, Kit Smarty, Earth Mover and Solo Lord also pulled up. Frenchman's Creek at 8 to 1, the winner of this William Hill National Hunt Handicap chase, in the colours of Rory Sweet and Panda Wilson, trained by Hughie Morrison, whose Marble Arch ran such a marvellous race in the Champion Hurdle to chase home Or La Loire. Paul Carvery at his most confident on this 8-year-old, a horse that doesn't want to hit the front too soon, and Carvery carried out his riding orders to perfection here, taking it up after the last, and this was an easy winner.
Frenchman's Creek, an 8 to 1 and 50 to 2 chance generally this morning has returned the 8 to 1 clear 4 favourite, that Frenchman's Creek. The runner-up, Carvery Cross, a pony, 25 to 1 was second. Ad Hoc was third, the 7 to 1 third favourite, with Gooden 4th at 20 to 1. They sent Gunter McBride off, the 4 to 1 favourite. That means that only 2 favourites have won since 1969. Terrible race for the favourites. Distance was 3 lengths and 16 lengths, and that will have an effect on the Martel Grand National market. No penalties picked up by Frenchman's Creek, who was a 40 to 1 chance for entry before the race. The runner-up isn't in at entry. The third, Ad Hoc, was a 16 to 1 chance for entry, and the fourth, Gooden, was 40 to 1. Bookmakers will readjust the prices because of that, but Frenchman's Creek looks quite a prospect for the Grand National in just over, when is it, 3 weeks' time, the Grand National, just over that. 8 to 1 he wins here. He won't be 40 to 1 now for the Grand National.
Well, it doesn't matter if this festival goes on for another 3 weeks, you won't see another ride like this, given an absolute peach by Paul Carvery. And it looked easy in the end, but with Carvery Cross probably 15-20 lengths in front of him at some stage, he still just sat there, great clock in his head. And Hughie Morrison, well, he's only got a small string of horses at East Ilsley, but a winner and a second in the Champion